portaling is a weird, unique mechanic to Splitgate, and a lot of people who are new to the game don't really understand how they work. So I'm gonna go all the way from the basic stuff like the settings and how to use two separate portals, all the way to triple portaling and chaining your portals together. Whether you're on controller or keyboard, I'll go over both, and I'll put timestamps down below so you can navigate to whichever part you need help with. So first we need to go over settings. So if you're on keyboard, you're going to want to play with a separate left portal and a separate right portal, as well as separate closing of each one, just for a little bit more, just to be a little more precise with your portals. So the way I like to do it, so it doesn't interfere with movement or anything, is to have it all on my mouse. So I scroll up from a left portal, down from a right portal. I hit the top thumb button to close the left portal and the bottom thumb button to close the right portal, which just makes it really easy to remember because it's the same spot on my mouse essentially. And if you're on controller, you're gonna wanna, well, I have mine different because I have a weird controller, but you're just gonna want to keep it on RB for both your portals, and closing both your portals, because you just don't have enough buttons on controller to try and have separate portals, and it's really not that beneficial in this game. So the easiest thing to do is to keep it. But the one thing you want to change is where's it? Closing both your portals. You want to switch that to down on the left stick, but you want to switch auto run on because you don't want it to interfere with that. Because if you're trying to hit your D-pad, which is what it is by default, usually if you're closing a portal in hurry, you're like running from somebody, so you don't want to have to stop running to hit down on the D-pad. So for those who know absolutely nothing about portals, the way they work is you create one over here, create one right here, and then that's essentially the same spot. So you walk through this one, you walk out that one, walk back through it, you're back out the first one. And if you're standing in the middle, you're in the same spot at the same time, which is how you're able to triple portal and stuff, but we'll get into all that later. So to show the easiest scenario where you can use a portal against someone, the easiest way and the most simple way to just get a free kill off of a portal is, let's say me and Ronan are in a gunfight right here. So I'm shooting at him. He got me weak and stuff. So I'm going to shoot a portal right here. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Portal here. Now I can shoot him in the back. Free kill. Or let's say he's a little bit more of an experienced player. The next thing you could do is, after he's got you weak, you throw a portal here, pretend like you're about to go into another one, and then he's going to turn around and look at that portal, shoot him in the back, free kill. So when you're doing that one, you don't want to shoot the next one, because now he can just turn around and shoot you through the portal. And if you don't know, there is a little bit of a mechanic in the game where, like, even if I'm beside the portal where he can't exactly see me, he can still shoot me through the portal, even though of course it's not working right now. But so the next way that you can use that basic just 1-2 portal to get a free kill is, let's say we're playing an objective game mode. There's a hot zone location right here, and a lot of the time the enemy's going to rotate through this bottom section of the map. So what you want to do is, when you're going to that point, you can throw one portal here, and then you get on the objective, and then once you're capturing the zone, you throw another portal here. Now you can see down these stairs where they're rotating, and that's another free kill. Or if they start ripping you through your own portal, you close it, and now you know where they're coming from. Easy free kill. So another thing to keep in mind with the portals is that you can actually chain your momentum. So you can do something like this and just go absolutely flying straight out the other portal. There's no way somebody's shooting you when you come out that hot out of your own portal. So just so you can see what it looks like from the opponent perspective, Patty's going to go flying through this portal, and I'm going to try to shoot at him. I have absolutely no shot. If he was ready for the gunfight right there, I'm getting ripped every time. So the last thing, and what confuses most people about portaling, is what you call triple portaling, or chaining portals, or portal hopping, whatever you want to call it. So the way this works is, you place a portal, place another one, barely step through, place a third one, barely step through, place a fourth one, barely step through, and you just keep chaining it. So it's really easy when you're playing on alternating portals, because all you have to think about is just one portal, your next portal, next portal, next portal, next portal. All you really have to think about is where you're going to place your portal. When you're playing on two separate portal buttons, it's a little more confusing because you have to think to yourself what color the portal is. So I have purple, yellow, and now I'm outside of the purple, so I have to place yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. So you just keep chaining it like that, and you can go as far as you want. You can literally circle the map in seconds, and the opponent really can't shoot you because you're only in one portal for just a matter of seconds. So one more thing I want to talk about is defending yourself against portals. So let's say my opponent's right here, he's trying to portal behind me, so portal behind me real quick. The best thing to do in this scenario is to just spray his portal, because more likely than not you're going to hit him through his own portal. But if he's just like gatekeeping a portal right here and it's been up for a while, you might just want to shoot it out and replace his portal with your own. That's the only way to destroy him. So hopefully you were able to learn something, and keep an eye out for my settings video that will be coming later this week or at the start of next week. I've played both controller and keyboard and mouse about even, and I think I have the best settings for both, and I have the best graphic settings for PC. Shout out my boy Patty Plays for helping me with this video. He's trying to make his own content on Splitgate too. He's a demon.